nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without fear. Where we encourage us to live our life, knowing fully well that is our life and we have to live it, living it well with the knowledge of factual truth. Because knowledge is the greatest. There is no belief greater than knowledge or can be compared with knowledge. There is no religion greater than knowledge. Without knowledge, you cannot do anything. Those who know do. Those who believe don't know. You believe because you don't know. You have faith because you lack knowledge. But when you have knowledge, you become unfit to be a slave. Nobody will come and dupe you. Nobody will come and deceive you. Why you see many people being deceived by religious leaders and the political leaders? Why you see people choose to become followers instead of leaders is because they lack knowledge. If you have knowledge, you will not let anyone deceive you, even lead you. When you say people mislead you or misled you or deceive you, it's because you lack knowledge. It's that simple. It's not because of any devil. It's not because of any demon. That's why you see religious people, when you're telling them the truth, they said, stop deceiving the people. Stop deceiving people. Because they themselves has been deceived. So they think anyone telling people the opposite of their lie or to their lies, that person is deceiving people. No. The people that are telling the truth, your religion, is to wake you up, not to deceive you. They're not asking you to follow them. No, they're asking you to do your own research, think for yourself, make your own decision, recognize the fact. Then you make your own judgment, your own investigation, not saying, oh, you cannot question this thing, you must not know everything, there are issues that we cannot discuss, there are things we cannot know unless after death. That's bullshit. If there is any issue that you can only know after death, it should be all the issues that you claim to know, you believe to know, or you say you know. All issues should be known now, not after death. After death, what is that? You don't know what happened after you die. No, you reincarnate and come back. So, which after death? You keep living, so you're supposed to keep knowing. If you keep living, you must learn to keep knowing. Learn, ask questions. Don't live and die ignorant. That you don't know now does not mean you will not know later. Yeah, admit that you don't know now. Then do your own research. Do your own work. You want to know. Because they even tell you that their faith without works is dead. So you don't need faith for anything. If faith requires work, your work to be effective, you don't need faith. Your work is enough. His grace is not enough for you. Your work is enough for you. You want to put food on your table? Work. You want to earn a living? Work. You want to make money? Work. It is you working. It is people working that make things happen, not faith. Believing and working is confusion. It's because they deceive you to believe that faith is anything or you are saved by faith. But they ask you again to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. It doesn't make sense. You tell me that God gave me a gift, but I have to work. It's not a gift. I earn it. Anything I work for, I earn it. It's not a gift. Salvation cannot be a gift when I have to even believe. It's no longer you have given a gift. I don't need to believe for your gift to be real to me. If it's a gift and you wrote my name on it, everybody that saw it, it's a gift to me. Whether I believe it or not, it's my gift. Whether I accept it or not, it's my gift. Do you understand? So when you see religious people telling them the truth that we wake them up, they think you want to deceive them. Oh, you are here to deceive. And that's why they wrote in their book, tell them, oh, Antichrist is coming. Oh, you know, they will deceive people. Oh, that bullshit. Because they know they deceive people to get to that point. And they think anybody coming to tell you to leave that thing must be a deceiver. No, they already deceive you to be a believer instead of a Noah. They already deceive you to be a Christian instead of human. They already deceive you to be a Muslim instead of human. They already deceive you to be a Jew instead of human. They already deceive you to be spiritual instead of human. They already deceive you to be religious instead of human. So anything, any other person, any fact that any other person presenting to you, that person is seen as danger, as a deceiver. Don't listen to him. Don't pay him no mind. He will deceive you. He will mislead you. You will leave heaven. You will miss heaven. You will go to hell if you listen to him. So they don't want any competition or anything that will come to, let me use their term, convert you back. Because they know you were converted. So they believe or they fear that someone else will convert you. No, I'm not here to convert anyone. No, you're already converted. That's why you believe. Believers are converts. Believers are converts. They don't think for themselves. They think within the book. They think within their religion. They think within their circle. They think within their group. They cannot think outside their group. They cannot think outside their faith. They cannot think outside their... Believers cannot think outside their faith, outside their belief, outside their religion. They can only think within it. Even spiritual people, they think within whatever. Would they tell you, oh, you cannot know more than we know, we already believe? No, you only believe, you don't know. If you know, you will not believe. If you have knowledge, you will not need faith. You will not live by faith. And everyone living by faith is hypocrite. It's a hypocrite or hypocritical in all their dealings. They tell you it's faith, but it's not. It's their work. Like when you listen to their testimony is called false evidence. I give testimony. Like I saw the one, I think is this somewhere that shared it today about Omar, by how he rejected millions from somebody he prayed for. But I said, think, if believers don't think, they will say amen and they will shout it's miracle, but it's not. It's manipulation. He's telling you that why he's collecting little money from the poor people every week in the name of tithes and offerings. So why not reject all? Why are you rejecting some and receiving some? Then claiming, oh, I rejected millions. Then people will see me as true. And you see the poor, okay, let me give to tap into that. So I'll be able to reject millions too and live by faith. No, Umaba is not living by faith. You know how much they give to him when everywhere he preach? He's not living by faith. He's not. If he don't receive pay, he will stop preaching. He will, Umaba. You know, he's old man now, he will stop. Every preacher, every minister of God, without your support, without financial support, they will quit. Because religion is money business, Christianity is money business, Islam is money business, Judaism, every religion is money business. Only in Christianity, you know, because they use force to deceive people, saying it's God's blessing when they are robbing people. Now, I think you're gonna heed them, whether I heed them or not, but my job is to wake our people up so that you can detach and distance yourself from all that nonsense. You see people claiming what they are not, but in the name of faith, in the name of belief. You are not all that. You are not heavenly candidate. You are not the elect. You are not all that bullshit they talk. You are not sheep. You are not lamb. You are not anything they say you are. So, but today I'm sharing on what I titled Parental Disgrace. One of the things that keep majority of our people in bondage, black people, Africans, Nigerians, Igbo people, especially Igbo people, or the African Muslims. You see, Igbo people and African Muslims, they behave the same way. Think with me, think. Igbo people, when it comes to what they hold dearly, they behave like Muslims. They can kill and they can hate and kill you for it. Igbo people. So you will see Igbo people, they believe if they leave their parents' religion, they will become disgrace to their parents. If they don't make money, they are disgrace to their parents. If they are not maybe rich as their mates, they are disgrace to their parents. And you see grown up living in that bondage. So when you present to them that there is no God, that there is no heaven and hell, there is no Jesus, you know, the stories of the Bible are all lies. So, you know, they see you as a disgrace to your parents. I have group that I run for my townspeople, Umuchu, and my village people, Ibubu. So all of them belong to that group. So when they see what I'm writing, and that's what prompted me to make this video, they always say, you are a disgrace to your parents. Your parents are not happy because of what I say, who give a fuck? I can use the Bible also to teach them what that Bible says about children and parents, and that's what I want to do. So that if you are the one, if you still hiding because of what they will say to you, oh, you are disgraced to your parents. There are other things they say, but that one is the one that always stick, and I see it influences Africans, especially Igbo people, in everything they do. You see a graduate, a professor, an elderly person is still saying, I don't want to be a disgrace to my parents. I don't want to be a disgrace to my family. That is nonsense. You are greater than whatever family you are in. Let me say it again. You are greater than your family. Don't live in bondage in your family. If your family have accepted to live in the box, get out of that box. Listen, you are greater than your family. You are greater than your family. Your family can reject you, your family can throw you away, but you will never throw yourself away, and you will never reject yourself, because if you do that one, that is the last nail on the coffin that will keep you there. You will never live here. You will never be happy the rest of your life. You will never live your life the rest of your life. And many people are living like that. I want to show you when they tell you that, and let me start with the genesis of their book. He said that, therefore, a man will leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife. So what if you don't have a wife? Will you still remain with your father and mother? Let's say you are an adult, you are not married. But the book says you will leave your father and mother and cleave to your wife. So you have to leave your parents. You say, okay, the Bible says, but they copy that from nature. Learn it from the chicken. You see the mother hen, she can make like 50 chicks, or 30 or 20 or 10 or more than one. It's hardly you see one with one, unless they bond, and then the rest die, only one survive. But you see the mother, and the more the chicks grow, they leave. Even the mother hen will force them, leave, get out. You can live on your own now. But some human beings don't learn from that. If you want to learn more about family, look at the mother hen. Learn from it. You see some people today that are bragging about their children. If they raise their children where their children are supposed to live, in time will come when they will be lonely. That's why you see some of them look for house help. You know, somebody to be with them. Some of them keep looking for little children to be with them. Just they still want to feed that, because some parents don't know how to let go. And that's one of the things I want to help us understand. Learn how to let go. Let go of your family. Let go of your children. I don't say reject them, no. I mean, learn to live. That you can live without them. Do you get what I mean? You can live without them. So don't let them put pressure on you that will break your neck. Don't let them put pressure on you that will bring discomfort, that will bring bondage to you. No, just let them flow with you. But remember, yeah, you are attached to them, but not to be maybe like them. You must be like them. No, it's to be like yourself. Be yourself. Do yourself. Live your life. Of course, you cannot do anything without family. You didn't fall from the sky. That's your root. Your family, of course. But you are a branch. Your branch, you live as your own. Branch will wither and fall, and another branch will continue coming. That's it. But the family is there. Like some of you say, the reason why you're having children is to preserve your name. No, that's nonsense. Name can be changed. Name can be changed. But that's why you are putting yourself in an unnecessary burden, having children you don't supposed to have, children you cannot take care of, because, you know, it's a family. That's bullshit. How about your mates that die after some days or some weeks or some months? they born them. You are not better than them. It's the same bullshit. Whether you die old age or young age, it's the same bullshit, the same thing. So you're not supposed to live in that fear. So he said that you should live, a man should live, and he didn't say woman, but that's bullshit they write in the Bible. But the point I want to make, is this. You're not supposed to attach to your parents forever. Like you must live according to their order, according to their word. This is what my parents said. They said this is how I must live. No, you don't supposed to. You don't have to. As a human being, you were born with your own brain. They have their own brain. So live your own brand, live your own life. It is your life now. You have to live. Say a man should leave his father and his mother and cleave to. So when they tell me such thing, I say I don't care. I'm a father now. So according to your book, you Christian that is telling me I'm a disgrace to my parents, you Christian from Umuchu, you Christian from Ibubu, you Christian from my kindred, you Christian from my kinsmen, you Christian from my village, or wherever you are a Christian telling me that I'm a disgrace to my parents because my parents are Christians, but I'm no longer a Christian, I left Christianity. I'm trashing God, trashing Jesus, trashing Bible, trashing everything Christianity. You're telling me I'm a disgrace to my parents. You are the one that is disgraced to yourself. Because as an adult, you cannot come on Facebook, so you're not supposed to still attach to your parents. Telling me that you are living, you don't want to be a disgrace to your parents. You are a disgrace to yourself. And that's the worst disgrace. The worst disgrace is you being disgraced to yourself, which you don't, unless you are mentally derailed, which is what religion makes people. It makes people, but that's why I say even mad people are better than religious people. Mad people are better than spiritual people, because you be mad people hallucinate and all that, but people know okay they're mad. But this one, people say you are not mad. They say you are sane, but you believe in God, you cannot see. You believe in Jesus, you cannot see. You close your eyes, you're talking to somebody you have not seen, but you believe exists. A mad person is better, because mad people say, okay, this one better you. People don't say you are mad, but all your action, all your religious activities, spiritual activities, all of them are signs of madness. So your own is legalized or public or societal accepted madness. As right way, but it's not. So think about it. I left my parents according to their book. Now they're saying that I'm a disgrace to my parents. I cannot be a disgrace to my parents when I'm no longer a child to them. I'm no longer a child to my parents. No, I'm a man. My parents must address me as a man. If they address me or treat me as a child, we have problems, because I'm no longer a child. They cannot hold me. No, they cannot come and tell me this is who I will marry or this is what I must do. No. Unless they are the one in charge of my life. That's another thing, or a different thing altogether. If your parents are still the one feeding you, clothing you, taking care of you, of course, anyone that is feeding you or taking care of you have power over your life. They can tell you who to marry, where to go, where to do all that, because they are the one doing that. Taking care of you, you are not taking care of yourself. You have not grown yet. So you need to grow up. So I've left my parents. I can never be a disgrace to my parents again for any, it doesn't matter. Even when they die, if I don't show up, I'm not a disgrace to them. They died, okay, they died. The time I'm supposed to show up is when they're alive, not when they're dead. Or telling me I have to spend a lot to bury my parents for what? No. Burial shouldn't cost us a dime. No, burial shouldn't cost us a dime. But that's one of the corruptions in the world. They have corrupted us that we think, oh, must give my parents a befitting burial. My children must give me a befitting burial. Some save money for that. If they save money for you to do that, do that. But if they didn't save money, they are taxing you. They say you must bring money for the burial when you haven't even taken care of yourself or your own children, and you are struggling. They have to sell land to bury somebody. That is stupid thing we do, especially in Africa today, and mostly Igbo people. I'm Igbo man, so understand. So that's it. They tell you, their book say you should leave your father and mother. So when you leave your father and mother, you can no longer be a disgrace to them. You must not be in their religion. You must not be like them. It is your own life now to live. That's why that umbilical cord was cut. So for you to live your life, no longer attached to your parents. Yeah, they help raise you up because it's their responsibility. Just as when you have your own child, it's your own responsibility also to raise that child. It's a natural thing to do. Animals do that. So don't hold it against anyone. Your parents brought you up, you're a disgrace today, you are not turning out the way they expect. Why will your parents even expect that? Their duty is to train you up, then you make your own decision, live your life. Many of you, even many of you that claim to be awakened will say you are talking rubbish. But the truth shall prevail. Look at your miserable life and tell me how it's turning out for you now. I said that. Then the second thing I will use from their Bible also to show them. You hardly see any preacher preach from that. All this church preaching Holy Spirit, quoting Paul and all that, there's a place they refuse to quote. If I'm still correct, you can go through and tell me if I'm correct or, I'm driving and saying this. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, I think verse 14. Either verse 14 or verse 16. But he said there, he said that it is not children that save up for parents, but it's parents that save up for children. And I want to correct one impression that our people, especially Igbo people, have. You see somebody bragging, I build a house for my parents. That's a curse. That's against nature. It is your parents that are supposed to build a house for you, not you building a house for your parents. Whether it's your father, whether it's your mother, they are the one that's supposed to build a house for you. It's not the other way around. If the other way around, it is wrong. And that's what religion taught our people. They taught our people to raise their children as slaves. Slaves that must meet certain quota. They must do this. Oh, I didn't make it, my child will make it. You are a disgrace to yourself. You didn't make it? Then you produce children using them as trial luck for them to go and make it for you, to make you happy. Go make me proud, travel to abroad. Oh man, our people. That's why you see our people flee everywhere in abroad. People, their parents cannot even feed 3 times in a day. They are in Asia, they are in America, they are in Europe, struggling, hustling to make it. I must wipe away poverty from my family. And you think it's a good thing. No, it's not. Because the foundation has been destroyed. Look at how we are living our lives. We are not living any more better life as our ancestors lived. Our ancestors were living where you can't grow up say that you are homeless. We never have any homeless people among our people. Africa, no. How can you grow up, you say you are homeless, you don't have your own house? It never happened. But today everybody is chasing money, so nobody cares. Family don't know family anymore even. My children, my brother's children don't know about me, my own children don't know about my brother, blah, blah, blah. That's why they can fuck themselves, cousin like that. And in America they say it's okay, so long it's not here, then it's okay. But where I came from, no, it's not. It's not. Although it's in the Bible, Jacob married his cousin. Isaac also married his cousin. So it's biblical, but it's not according to African family structure. African family structure, that's why how you see how you can live your life without all this. Sometimes when I watch some Nigerian movies, I see uncompleted building. I say before, you can't see uncompleted building in our land. It's all this nonsense now. You must build with all this, what do you call it? Oh man, I haven't passed where I'm going, but I still find my way. Let me go there. Yeah. You see uncompleted building. Somebody was building that building and that person died. If it were before, in African family structure, you can never have uncompleted building. Even if that person died, they complete it. Now, okay, they are waiting for the children to grow up. Then they will finish it. family has been destroyed. It's my own, my own. You claim, oh, this is our family, but you are separated. You are not living as family, you are just claiming family. Because religion, especially Christianity, destroy Igbo people. It destroy African family structure. Igbo people don't even follow that at all, only in name. Yeah, my family, I'm from Ezangwe family. And that Ezangwe family, all of us don't know ourselves. I don't know everyone there. Before, that's the purpose of coming home, maybe sometimes to come home to know all that. No, now it's to come home to put on masquerade and show who get the best car, who dress best. That's nonsense. That's what they did now. But when we were growing up, you come back like that Christmas period, because it used to be our African traditional festival, like Ugugu's festival, Oko festival, you know, different festivals. The mother can demand for her children to bring all her grandchildren, you know, for celebration. That's when you go places. That one, you know, marry that place, you all of them go and you trek. Not now, most people have cars. In those days, we trek mostly. Maybe it's only one bicycle in the house, so the father is the only one that will ride the bicycle. Maybe with the little one, he can sit at the back and ride with, or his favorite son. Some of you come from such family, you know what I'm saying, so it's not a new thing. But you have to see how we have derailed, how religion, how Christianity, how Islam, how spirituality has taught us away from our roots. Which is science, where they tell you spirituality bullshit is your root. No, it's not. Science, knowledge, that's our African root. So, you see that because we have been misled, we have been deceived, we have been miseducated. Now you believe building house for your parents is honoring your parents. No, it's not. It's not. It's a disgrace that you are the one building house for your parents. You are the one taking care of your parents. No, it's your parents that are supposed to take care of you. The only time you should take care of your parents is when they cannot do anything yet. I mean, at all, when they cannot do anything at all in life. That's they are too old to work or to make anything for themselves. Some of you say, I'm paying my parents' salary every month. Those things are nonsense. And you see some people struggling. I wonder, I will do like that. I will be like that. And you see some pastors giving that testimony. You know how much I get to my parents, my mother, my this. And you see, how will you make it? Let us pray. God will make you make it. Yeah, so you can do that. That's not how it's supposed. The things are falling apart because things are falling apart and the center could not hold. So you see people are not living naturally as we're supposed to live. We are living upside down. Children taking care of parents and not parents taking care of children. And so many of you have accepted it as the right way. It's not the right way. It's the wrong way. We have to correct it. We can live better than that. Yes, we can. There's no condition that is permanent. So when you're telling me maybe because I don't provide for my parents, that are still providing for themselves, my parents go to church and give tithes and offering, and you expect me to take care of them? No, their tithes and offering should be able to take care of them. Do you get what I just said now? I'm using myself as an example. You can take it as true or false. That's your business. But you can apply what I'm saying to yourself. My parents do their business and make some money. Then every Sunday, on the midweek service and any other service, they go and they give money to God. Part of that money to God, believing that God will bless them, God will multiply them, God will take care of them. Then you shouldn't expect me to take care of that, my parents. And that's one of the things I even fight with my mother or with my parents. Say, no, your family is your church. Your family is your church. Stop going to church. You already have church. Your family. Take care of. Why are you taking the money you will take and eat better food? And you say you are going to give it to God. The same God you say is your provider. How can God be your provider when you are giving God your tithes and offering? God is not your provider. He said you are giving him part of it. No, that's nonsense. I'm not expecting my daughter to give me anything from what I give to her. I'm not expecting that. Was it this week? Yeah, I think on Monday. My daughter texted me about a sneaker. He say buy one get one off. Oh, I said okay, order it. You see, she ordered it, right? She was talking about Zelle. I said, Zelle me what? Like pay me back. I said no. Buy one for yourself. Buy one for me. I pay. She sent me the amount. I just Zelle it to her. For God to expect you to give back to Him, that is wickedness. That God is wicked. Any God that expects you to give offering or tithe for any reason, that God is not almighty. That God cannot provide. That's why they ask you to provide. If God can provide, I cannot provide. I should not provide. I mean, if God can provide for you, no human being should provide for you. And if a pastor tell you that God can do this and do that, if their God is able to make somebody rich, you shouldn't give to that pastor. You shouldn't give to that man of God. Let that God that is able to make you rich take care of them. But talking about parental disgrace, the two things I have shown you. First, their book says you should leave your father and mother and cleave to your wife. You can cleave to your wife, you can cleave to yourself. Okay, so you cannot be a disgrace to your parents if you're an adult, if you have grown. Learn that from chicken. Mother hen. Okay, so the second one is this. It is parents that are supposed to take care of children, not children taking care of parents. Oh, you are in America. You're supposed to be taking care of your suffering parents back home. My suffering parents worship God. Do you hear me? You can tell them what I said too. Share this with them. Do you see me say, okay, fuck that? Yeah, you can share with them. Many of you are living in that fear of your parents. Fear of not being disgraced to your parents. You are living in that bondage. My parents cannot come out today and say, I didn't take care of them. No, my parents cannot say that. No. I've taken care of my parents more than they took care of me. And in my next life, I can be their parents. They'll be my children. Many of you don't still get that issue of reincarnation. You know. But understand, when somebody say you are a disgrace to your parents and you are an adult, you're supposed to fix them. Open their eyes. Tell them to stop being stupid idiots. Because of nonsense religion. It's religion that taught them that. Any dog does not provide for his own family. He's more than an infidel. Why? You don't supposed to even go to church in the first place. And you're not supposed to hear that. Because in African family structure, we were trained, we are born, we are raised to take care of our family, one another, family members. That's why you hear somebody slap your family member, you go to fight. You don't need anyone to tell you that. You don't need anyone to tell you take care of your parents. You don't need anyone to tell you take care of your children. No, it's a natural thing. We live naturally. Africa built everything into nature before spirituality messes it up. Understand that you are above parental curse. You are above parental disgrace. You are above every disgrace that religious people may attribute to you. You are above them. And live so. Enjoy your life. Enano, life daughter, garden.